Samsung has been the de facto leader when it comes to foldables. Obviously, they were the first one to gamble and put out a mainstream foldable phone in the market. But now the competition is brewing. There's Google, there's Moto, there's Vivo, there's even OnePlus. And you know what they say, getting to the top is easier than staying on the top. And that brings me to the question, is this still the king of foldables? This is Rupesh from Sillycorns. Time to subscribe, time to hit that bell icon, and this is our first impressions video of the new Galaxy Z Fold6. And throughout this video, I'm going to show you some secret features of the Z Fold6 that even Samsung did not talk about. See, to start things off, the design changes in the Z Fold6 are all about refining the foldable design, but there are a lot of subtle yet meaningful changes here. And if you used any of the previous gen Samsung phones, you will instantly notice that the Z Fold6 is lighter. The weight is down to 239 grams. It's also slimmer at 12.1 millimeter, and the build of the phone is more boxy, more squared off. I think even more so than the S24 Ultra, and that makes this way more comfortable to use. I mean, it's a foldable, so the first thing that comes to your mind is fragile, but this time it gives me more confidence because of the overall grip of this phone. The cover screen is the same 120Hz LTPO dynamic AMOLED panel, but it is wider now. But here's an unpopular opinion. I think this is more apt now. I don't want it to be any more wider because this narrow sort of form factor makes holding the phone a lot easier, especially in case your brain still thinks that you're holding a fragile phone. Agree? Let me know. The main foldable AMOLED screen is brighter at 2600 nits and the bezels have been reduced and still looks great, be it while watching videos or even while gaming. Plus everything is more durable now. The folding screen has additional layers for protection and to reduce the crease, although it's still visible. The aluminum frame is also set to be stronger. The new dual rail hinge design is set to be more sturdy. And yes, everything does feel solid. This also has the IP48 rating now, an upgrade from the IPX8 rating. So yes, there is some dust resistance now, which is great. So overall, like I said, subtle changes everywhere, which obviously make a big impact. These changes apart, the Fold6 still shuts gapless, it's still got the fingerprint scanner in the power button, the under-screen camera remains the same, and we have the silver shadow variant, which looks good, although it is a fingerprint magnet, but you do get multiple color options for this, along with some special edition options too. As for accessories, Samsung will be offering these different cases for the Fold6. There's the Kind suit case with the leather finish, there's the silicone case that has a built-in phone stand and a sort of grip, if I'm calling this right, and there's the S Pen case, which comes with the S Pen, obviously, and that brings me to Galaxy AI. The Z Fold6 brings all the Galaxy AI features that we saw in the S24 Ultra, but now there's more. Now in the event, Samsung focused a lot on sketch to image. Basically, you can use this option in the S Pen Air command, and here you can draw literally anything and it'll turn it into a painting with multiple options. And at first I thought, yeah, pretty cool, but what's actually even cooler was you can sketch anything in a real life photo, and the Galaxy AI surprisingly turns it into a really good realistic photo. The shadows match, the lighting matches, and it even makes changes to, say, your hand if necessary. And this is built in. I can tell you a dozen websites that can't create such good results even after a paid subscription. Now, one thing Samsung did not tell you is that you can even use sketch to image inside a note to add supporting pictures for, say, notes from your class or your research. And you can actually choose between different styles. I think illustrations work best in notes, but yeah, you have the options. Another new feature Samsung did not tell you is that there's a new handwriting alignment feature in notes. So Samsung Notes could always make your handwriting cleaner, but if you're like me and you just can't write straight, like you can't see straight, this option adds a line and the AI automatically aligns anything you write to the line. Super useful if you ask me. I also find the new composer in the Samsung keyboard very useful. So basically you can just tell the composer what you want to say for maybe social media, emails, messages, or for your lovely comments. You can even choose the tone and it will compose things for you. Best part, works in every single app. There are actually a lot more Galaxy AI features. There's Portrait Studio, which lets you create an AI-generated photo of you, and I personally think it just makes me look like a blob sometimes. There are different styles to choose from, and you get multiple results though. Circle Search is also better. It now translates things like signs and menus in different languages like this. It even solves math problems now with steps. The Interpreter app uses the Flex mode to show real-time translations, which will make things better for conversations. And all of this is running on One UI 6.1.1 on Android 14, and this will get 7 years of OS and security updates, which is still pretty insane. Now this is a flagship and it performs like one you get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy processor with LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage, and there's a larger vapor chamber. Now the benchmark scores are also flagshipy, and the UI is snappy with smooth animations and absolutely no lag, no real heating issues even after intensive gaming. I mean, again, it's a flagship, so I was kind of expecting this. The camera specs are pretty similar to the last gen, with the one upgrade being a new ultra wide angle sensor. Now the photos on the phone remain really good, really high end, be it in daytime or low light. And I like that this has the new camera features that we first saw in the S24 Ultra, like the ability to zoom in portrait mode video, the 4K support when using the dual recording feature that lets you use multiple lenses, support for 4K with the auto framing feature. So yeah, all of this is good. Cameras apart, I was expecting maybe a bigger battery, but it remains the same at 4400 mAh, although Samsung claims better battery life with 8 Gen 3. As for charging, there's no charger in the box. The charging remains at 25 watts, which is kinda slow for a flagship Android phone in 2024. Look, the new Galaxy Z Fold 6 is an iterative upgrade. I know the internet wanted a revamped Galaxy Fold this year, but Samsung has obviously focused on refining things, making what was good better. And you know what? The design changes might not seem big, but actually make a lot of difference and better to use, more peace of mind. Plus, the foldable experience has been one of the big USPs of the Samsung Folds, and the Z Fold 6 brings a lot of cool features that actually make more sense on the big screen of the Fold. So yes, all of this makes the Fold even better. Now, the price has increased. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 starts at ₹1,65,000, and you can get the price lower with the 8,000 rupee bank cashback or exchange bonus. There's also the Galaxy Z Assurance program, and there's some bundle options. But I want to know from you, what do you guys think of the new Z Fold 6 versus the competition? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one.